John the Expert 24 and amazing teacher.
Why did they call you the expert there?
Because I've been playing a lot lately.
Oh, got it. Okay.
They feel like I came in hot a couple weeks ago. So.
Not an expert.
Great teacher, though.
Man.
That was
Look at the
hard.
spread on those scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not close.
Each side of the board represented in the final score.
Not only that, but that side represented twice.
Yeah.
The singles and the 50s, so
That's
there's
right.
that. All right, so thoughts on the map. I hate snow. I hate shoveling snow. I hate the cold that comes with it, but I like when it's really quiet and you can it almost tingles, right? You can, there you go. It's pretty to look at from the inside.
Snow but no wind, where the snow like really hangs on the tree branches.
Yes.
It's just like everything shines. It's very pretty.
Yeah, but not a blizzard. Blizzards suck at the end. That's what I've learned from this map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for whatever reason, I decided to start building here and pay $3 the entire game. I mean, so that was a mistake. But I mean, I like the map for sure.
Oh, I do too.
Like,
I did. I just...
First of all, I mean, the colors are amazing, and the acrylic tiles look really good on it. It's just pretty interesting to me that I started in this corner, and you started in the cheap corner, and neither one of us did very well.
yeah, I think that's a safe assumption to say. Yeah.
And I still haven't figured out how Martin did so well with so little shares and such a high score.
Well, he managed to get good lines, as did Shrey, but Shrey had to pay a lot more for them and fight a lot more people for them. Yeah.
Yeah, Martin.
Whereas Martin really managed to
he got
stay out of other people's way.
Yeah.
Well, I think he took advantage of us getting in each other's way.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and the snow, that was tough. That was really tough.
It wasn't at all for me until it was.
Until it was, yeah.
Yeah.
What I do like about it, though, and it didn't happen, but I could see it happening, is the snow melting, essentially. If too many don't get removed, so these kind of would naturally come off, which I do like that mechanic. But there were so many times where I was like, okay, I have this for delivery, and then, there's snow there. You know, and it just kind of stops you in your tracks.
So what that tells me is you should design a map that does that. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in for it.
Yeah, no, I think this is a very good map. The snow element makes locomotives super important, and I don't know. It maybe overvalues it at the beginning of the game. That's why I bid so much for it in the first round to get to 2, and I think I took a loco to get to 3 or 4 when I could have moved, but. Yeah, you don't want to miss out on that income also. So it's an incredibly tough balancing act in the beginning of the game to make sure you're getting enough income. So you don't have to get the shares, but
income is depressed throughout the entire game. Like Martin won it at 57, but that's still like you see scores much higher than that in this game.
That's
So
the low score.
Yeah, income is.
But
is just depressed.
But the interesting thing in general, Age of Steam, yes, but we don't have any context for this map specific.
That's
right?
true. Yeah.
And I mean the only downside that I can say to this map is locomotive. If you're playing Age of Steam, locomotive's important. I feel like it's overemphasized on this map, especially early.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing? I don't know, but I don't know that it's a bad thing. It's just
But bear in mind,
emphasizing.
I only took loco once, and that was at the end of the game.
Clearly, maybe it's not overemphasized.
Yeah,
maybe
5. So 4 of your
they were all
from foregoing
But
deliveries.
you did take production
Interesting.
twice, right?
I did
Which
a couple
has a
of
similar
productions.
effect with getting rid of the snow.
Yeah, it's an interesting, nice way to kind of juice production in an interesting way.
Yeah, I did like
One time it was really useful because I had a situation where removing 1 snow made all the difference to me.
Right.
And that was very nice. But yeah, I mean, because I was playing a low share game, I was very rarely in the position to be able to get locos.
Yep.
It was only at the end of the game when I had the money that I was able to just grab it. And
fair point.
it made a difference, but
that negates everything I just said. So in a good way, I would say. So that's good. Maybe we think it's overemphasized and maybe it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly, if everyone's zigging, you should zag.
I mean, I think a really cool thing about the map is that it offers a different way to think about route building.
Yeah.
Right?
In what way?
Well, so because if you can build a route that is entirely in one color, it's more valuable.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, in a typical game of Age of Steam, that route there and this route here are the same in value.
But they are clearly not.
But this one's better in this one, right?
Right,
and
because
so
it only gets snowed on once. So
that's something you don't see in a lot of Age of Steam maps that I think is a cool twist with this one.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the once the snow has happened and you've done your shoveling, or maybe you build after the shoveling, like these up here were built all after the snow had passed.
Yep.
So we didn't have to worry about the snow, and so like
it costs more to build it, but
so as long as and that's maybe one of the reasons we ended up with so many shares. But that is something you should factor into your decision is like building slightly later in those areas, just so you don't have to worry about the snow. The snow I think is worse than the money that it's going to cost, right? That to pay the extra for the track, like because the snow reaches your loco, right? For that delivery,
and which essentially reduces your income.
Yes. So I'd rather pay the money than
one money versus one income is
it's a third. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
This with 6 would be tough.
It was plenty tight at 5.
Yeah, so I would say it was snug. It wasn't too tight, but you wouldn't want it really any tighter. With 5.
But so interestingly enough, I would be curious to try it at 6.
Yeah.
It's going to be miserable in the way that Age of Steam can be miserable.
Yep.
But 5 felt good.
Yeah.
Like it felt like the right player count, and also that it was rough going later, unless you're Martin.
And the rounds are the same whether you play with 3 or 6, right? There's 7 rounds.
There's 7 rounds. That way, snow hits the entire map. That's the impetus behind that.
The normal 4-player goes another round, does it?
Normally 8, I think. Right?
Yeah.
They make a big difference for 3-player, which usually goes several further rounds.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was anyone in the black at all besides Martin?
No.
Did you
only
make a
Martin.
buck at one point?
Somebody made some money.
I
at one
made
point.
a buck in the second to last round, and would have made money in the last round.
Yeah, I would have made money in the last round.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I almost said it, but I stopped myself.
It was implied. Did a great teach. I'm happy with that. All right, that's a wrap. That's it for tonight. If you are a patron, you will be checking out Oburo on Sunday. Well, you have the opportunity. I'm not saying you will. It is you, me, and Paul and Derek, I think, doing Oburo 4-player. Publicly, that'll be in the future. So reason to support the show over on patreon.com/HAHQ. Like, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. Certainly appreciate it. We're back. It's a truncated schedule this week. Had the stream earlier today, have this one. We have game day on Saturday and then a patron-only stream on Sunday and then back at it normal for next week. So there we go. That's a wrap. I'm Edward.
Ken.
John.
Trey.
Martin.
All right, y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Take care, y'all. Thanks for watching, y'all. If you enjoyed the video, and the fact that you're still watching leads me to believe that, hey, you did, maybe watch one of those videos. Subscribe to the channel. Consider supporting us over on Patreon. Really does help the channel. Really appreciate it, y'all.